Assalamualaikum and good day to our Madam Sharifah Khadijah. We will present about topic 7 organization culture and change. Now we will tell you how boycott movement affect organization culture and strategies. This is our group members. The first one is Nur Aisyah Edina binti Muhammad Rosli 16DAT24F1109. Next is Nawin AL Lechumanan 16DAT24F1121. Third one is Siti Nur Arilah binti Muhammad Fadil 16DAT24F1126. And lastly, that's me, Adan Zakwan bin Said 16DAT24F1133. Next, this is our content overview. Our presentation is divided to 5 main parts. The first one is introduction. The second one is impact of boycott. The one is cultural factor influencing the organization. The fourth one is strategies, and the last one is conclusion. The introduction says, in recent years, global conflict and social movement have significantly influenced consumer behavior worldwide. Malaysia has also experienced this trend, where boycott campaigns have impacted various international brands. According to recent report, companies such as Starbucks, KFC, and Pizza Hut have suffered decline in sales due to public concern over perceived Western allegiance. In line with the issue, our group has chosen Nestle, a major food and beverage company, to analyze how culture, factor, and boycott movement can affect business operation. The presentation will discuss the impact of Nestle sales, marketing channels, supply chain, brand image, and organization culture. We will also propose suitable strategies that Nestle can implement to manage cultural and organization change effectively.
Impact of boycott. The boycott campaigns targeting large international brands, including Nestle, had a significant, measurable, not fatal, financial impact on Nestle Malaysia, particularly during the peak period of consumer action in late 2024. Here are 5 key effects of the boycott on Nestle Malaysia. First, sharp plug in quarterly net profit. Then contraction in domestic sales revenue. Then reduced share price and investor sentiment. Next is dividend reduction. Lastly is increased reduction emphasis on locals in identity and export role. Sharp plunge in quarterly net profit. The most immediate and severe financial impact was the steep decline in net profit. For instance, Nestle Malaysia net profit for the fourth quarter of FY 2024 plunged by over 72% year-on-year, reaching its lowest in over a decade. And the full year FY 2024 net profit tumbled by 37% from the previous year. This drop was largely attributed by analysis to consumer hesitancy and the boycott sentiment. For contraction in domestic sales revenue, the company experienced a notable contraction in its domestic sales, which is its primary revenue driver. In Q4 FY 2024, domestic sales were significantly impacted, a report 16% contraction as consumer actively switched from established Nestle brands like Milo to perceived value for money options or local competitors like Farm Fresh. For reduced share price and investor sentiment, the uncertainty and poor financial result caused the company's share price to drop to a multi-year low, like a 5-year low during the peak of the boycott. Analysis revised their earnings forecast downwards for the following years, FY 2025 and FY 2026, and changed their rating to sell or hold reflecting fragile investor confidence add to geopolitical and sentiment risks. For dividend reduction, to conserve cash and reflect the weaker profitability, Nestle Malaysia took the conservative financial step of halving its interim dividend, like from 70 cents to 35 cents per share. These corporate actions directly penalize shareholders, indicating the seriousness of the financial strain. Lastly, increase emphasis on local identity and export role. Operationally and culturally, the boycott pressure forced Nestle to publicly emphasize, emphasize its local roots and contribution. The company frequently highlight that over 90% of its products are buatan Malaysia, made in Malaysia, that it employs thousands of Malaysians, and that it serves as a global halal manufacturing hub for the wider Nestle group. This was a clear communication strategy to counter the boycott narrative by reinforcing its role as a local economic contributor.
How a culture factor influences Nestle as an organization. First, product adaptation to a local culture. Nestle operates in over 180 countries, so it must be adjust its product flavor, packaging, and ingredients to fit local culture tastes and preference. Example, in Malaysia, Nescafe introduced tarik flavor to match the local culture of drinking teh tarik and traditional coffee. Second, workplace culture. Nestle practices a culture that respects diversity with employees from many backgrounds. The organization fosters an inclusive and flexible work environment to ensure collaboration and harmony. Third, sensitive to social and religious belief. In Islamic cultures, Nestle ensures its products are halal certified. This reflects its sensitivity and respect towards religious and cultural belief of consumers. Language and communication. Nestle uses local language in marketing, campaigns, and product labels so customers can easily understand the message and feel connected to the brand.
So next we will explain the strategies that Nestle Malaysia used to manage organizational change during the boycott issue. When the company faced challenges from public criticism and consumer distrust, it responded with several positive strategies to maintain stability and protect its reputation. Firstly, transparency and positive communication. Nestle issued official statements to the public to clarify that the company is politically neutral and committed to humanitarian values. By doing this, Nestle successfully reduced misunderstandings and rebuilt the trust of Malaysian consumers. Secondly, emphasizing its local and halal identity. The management reminded customers that all Nestle products sold in Malaysia are produced locally and certified halal by JAKIM. This approach strengthened consumer confidence, especially among Muslim communities, and highlighted the company's respect for Malaysian culture and religion. Thirdly, strengthening corporate social responsibility. Nestle continued community-based projects such as Nestle Cares and Milo Champions Clinic, which support education, health, and community welfare. This program helped the company show genuine care for society, not just profit. Lastly, employee awareness and training. The company organized workshops and internal campaigns to educate employees about cultural sensitivity and responsible communication. By doing By doing so, Nestle encouraged all workers to act as ambassadors of positive values inside and outside the company. Through these strategies, Nestle managed to adapt its organizational culture, improve public trust, and maintain its position as one of Malaysia's most respected food and beverage companies.
The conclusion is the boycott affected Nestle by reducing sales and weakening its brand image due to rising cultural and humanitarian concern among consumers. Therefore, Nestle must improve cultural sensitivity, strengthen CSR efforts, and rebuild customer trust to ensure long-term business sustainability. That's all from us. Thank you.